Senator Coburn joins us now. He is in Greenville, where he was for then Yvette. Senator, thanks for being here. I have to ask you about your choice of John McCain because
I'm glad to be with you, Jane.
Good to see you. You're so well known for your book, Breach of Trust, and the subtitle is How Washington Turns Outsiders into Insiders. John McCain certainly would be considered a career politician. Why him?
Well, I think he uniquely possesses the qualities that is needed to change Washington. If you look at his career in the Senate, you've seen someone who has gone against the flow more often than with the flow. Here's somebody who's never offered for an earmark. Here's somebody who's challenged the status quo. Here's somebody who has stood up even when he knew it was going to cost him politically to do what he thought was right. What we need is people who are courageous, who are willing to do what's best for the country in the long run, not best for their political careers.
Senator, so many people...
You know, I feel John McCain has those qualities.
So many people admire his honesty and his straight talk, as you're referring to, but can it actually get him elected? We saw in Michigan where he gave voters the straight talk about the job situation there, and a lot of analysts will tell you that it backfired for him on the economic message in the state of Michigan.
Well, I think the truth is what counts. If we're only worried about who gets elected and not what truth is, then whoever we elect, it isn't going to count for anything. I'd rather put my support behind somebody who I think has a very deep rudder, somebody who I think is going to be honest with the American public about the problems that we face and offer sensible solutions that do have some pain with them. You know, the realistic idea that John didn't win Michigan wasn't necessarily because he told them the truth. It was because there was a 15% voter turnout and Mitt Romney's family was from there. So you can argue the politics of it. The fact is Americans want principled leadership. They want courageous moral leadership. They're screaming out for that. And John represents that in so many ways, what I believe above and beyond the others that are running that have to offer. And so I'm going to stand with John McCain because I think he can bring to fruition the solutions to some of the great problems we have, from whether it be deficit spending. You know, our debt's going up $1 million a minute right now. And we're wasting $250 billion a year in the discretionary portion of the budget. That's 25% of everything we spend domestically gets wasted or defrauded. Why isn't somebody challenging that? And why don't we elect somebody that's going to clean that up? And then we won't be talking about tax cuts creating a deficit. We'll be having a surplus that will create tax cuts and give more money back to the American people.
Senator Tom Coburn is Republican of Oklahoma, endorsing John McCain this morning. Senator, thanks for being here.